Hey, how is it going, everyone? Today I'm gonna be going over how to get started with Dappos. Dappos is basically a UI builder for smart contracts. It allows you to build simple UIs like the one you see here without any code. So I'm on the Dappos dashboard, as you can see here. I'm gonna go ahead and create a new dapp, and it's gonna ask me to provide some of the information for the smart contract I'm gonna be using. I already deployed this very simple smart contract that already comes with the Remix editor. It's a storage contract. It basically allows you to store a number and then retrieve it. I'm gonna go ahead and copy the contract address, paste it here. I'm gonna do the same for the ABI. Then I'm gonna choose a name for my contract. I'm just gonna call it storage. This can be any name, by the way, but I normally call it whatever the contract is called. And lastly, we're gonna need a name for the dapp. I'm just gonna call it dapp1. Alright, so here on the dashboard we can see the dapp we just created as well as the smart contract we're using. I'm gonna go ahead and click on the edit button, start building the front end UI. And to get started, I'm gonna go ahead and add 2 blocks right here. For the first block, I'm gonna add a button inside of it, so you can see here. So whenever you add a button, you can basically connect it to any of the functions in your smart contract, and when a user clicks on it, that function is gonna get executed. I'm gonna go ahead and connect this button to the store function that we had back in our smart contract. And if I try to input a number here and call the function, you'll see that we get an error here because our Metamask hasn't been connected to this website. So I'm gonna go ahead and add a connect button and connect my Metamask. And if I try to call the function again, you'll see that we'll be able to call it and execute the function. After a function finishes running, if it's successful, you'll get a message here below the button. You can change this to whatever you want. As you can see here, I just have it as a success and then smiley face. So let me add another button to the block we have here on the right, and this time we're gonna connect it to the retrieve function instead. And if I call it, you'll see that we get 2 right here because that's the number we stored last. And there's an easier way to do this that allows you to just fetch this number without having to click this button, and that's by using a dynamic contract data item. So I'm gonna go ahead and add that as well. I'm gonna delete this button because we're not gonna be using anymore. And as you can see here, it says fetch data from your contract. So what this item allows you to do is basically add a little bit of text before the item that's gonna be fetched. So in this case, I'm just gonna say a number space, and then I want to select the function that I want to call. In this case, we only had the retrieve function available. When you use the dynamic contract data item, you're only gonna be able to use functions that are of type view. Anything else won't appear here in the menu. Now if I change the number here, you'll see that it immediately changes after the function stops executing. So let me add a different number here, let's say 3. I'll go ahead and confirm the MetaMask transaction. And when this finishes running, you'll see that the number immediately changes. Alright, you can see that the number changed here. Finally, I'm gonna go ahead and save this and then go back to the dashboard. If you click on the launch button, you'll be able to launch the dapp to a different window. It's gonna be hosted under this URL right here, / your dapp name. So let me click on this, and here we can see the dapp we just built, and I'm already connected. Let's test it by storing a new number. Confirm the Metamask transaction. And as you can see here, we get the new number on the right. Alright guys, that was it for this tutorial. Please let me know if you have any questions in the comments below, and thanks for watching.